This video wouldn't be possible without the post from Reddit user VXShade and Twitter user ExpressLol, all credit to them. This story is based on Wintrading allegations in a game that just took place in the Ultra Liga between teams Iron Wolves and ESCA, but more specifically it highlights the questionable in-game actions by the Wolves jungler Kylan and mid laner Odin, both of whom are the only two Chinese on a team of Polish and Estonian players. But the funniest thing is the win trade actually failed. Iron Wolves ended up taking the game after an insane 3v7 performance from top laner Hess0 on Gwen, Roof on Lucian and Ends on Milio.
Jedna jest przepotężna! Mimo to UFO odleci siną w dal! Zupełnie w inne obszary kosmosu! Heszero ma dość! Dajcie mi skończyć! Wypuśćcie mnie! Oddajcie mi tę grę! Zasłużyłem! GGWP!
The first bit of evidence is the scoreline, with Kylan and Odin being the only two negative scores on the team. This isn't so condemning itself, but a point should be made that the two joined the roster only 9 days before this game took place. Now for the video footage. I'm going to provide context before each clip and my own kinda analysis on the matter before showing it, and the entire game VOD will also be in the description because I want you guys to make your own deductions and let me know in the comments below what you think. In chronological order, the first clip is of Kylan at 37 minutes into the game on his Lee Sin, and escaping Maokai and Varus exit the blue base, with Varus having no summoners and both of them having no ultimates. As we see in the middle of the lane that Varus literally walks right by is a ward. Lee Sin doesn't W to the ward or even really attempt to engage despite having flash up. It also should be noted that he has his own trinket available for a ward hop if he needs a different angle. I really wish I could understand the commentators because as Lee Sin walks past the ward, one of them gets pretty energetic. Anyway, check out the clip.
Co to było? No co, pozytywne myślenie, teleportacja do topa!
Next up is this clip of Odin leaving an inhibitor on 1 health before what looks like a really just ugly flash into a 12-3 6-item Corki. And I have to extend a premise. This isn't just grief solo queue where people just send it for flash plays. This is professional play where structured game plans and strategies exist to earn wins instead of just fighting for fun. From here, Wolves would have 3 inhibitors. Fighting is definitely not necessary, as well as not using flash. They also know that Baron and Elder are both up in only a couple of minutes, where the 3 downed inhibitors would provide sufficient pressure to secure both. But Odin does the only real thing that could threaten the game by leaving an inhibitor up and flashing into a play that was never gonna work. Check it out.
Jest oczywiście dalej przy życiu Jiller, jak również Deseriny, ale to jest naprawdę duża dawka obrażeń, które Irons będzie mogła sadzić. Zobacz, oni to w tym momencie mogą za niedługo skończyć. Chociaż chwila.
No właśnie, bez takich szerok...
Next up we have Odin again, just not casting abilities in a skirmish. Keep an eye on Jace, legit just wanders around using what abilities he does in a weird and inefficient manner. I mean, what is that EQ?
Czy był tam teoretycznie, ale teraz zobaczmy. Tylko 3 zawodników Eski stara się w tym momencie walczyć, ale po co? Przecież są 3 na 4! Nie powinni podejmować tej walki!
Next up again is Odin. This is just kind of weird. With 3 inhibitors down and a dead 80 carry and support, he just goes and starts Elder by himself before randomly getting off when there's perhaps a chance to end. Granted, Corki is still alive who has decent wave clear, but his movement in general is just offbeat with the rest of the team. What he's doing is just unproductive. The biggest thing to note here is that the 12-3 Gwen is still alive who can siege the base with her W, forcing Corki to close into melee range to have to deal with her. Either way, this isn't the worst one, but check it out anyway.
To jest naprawdę problematyczna sytuacja. Na pewno dla nas obu, bo...
Pato, a no właśnie, bo myślałem, że będą to kontynuować.
I nie mogą.
Chciałbym powiedzieć, że przyjdzie tu zaraz Mazi.
And lastly is of Kylan. With 3 inhibitors down, Elder and Baron, Kylan just randomly flash kicks Corki with absolutely no one even close to follow up. Gwen is also coming out of base on the other side of the map, and remember, this is a coordinated environment. At this level of play, the whole team definitely knows what to do here. You just group with Elder and Baron buff the minions and it's GG. This is like league fundamentals. So what Kylan does here, again, is just threatening the game plan.
Żyjesz?
Wydaje mi się, że
Nie, nie.
to jest symulacja. Ja jestem częścią prawy. To jest jakiś zakrojony na szeroką skalę zajcik.
Another thing worth noting is, as Express said on Twitter, 1 hour before the game on a few betting sites, odds on Iron Wolves raised from 1.2 to 2.0, meaning heavy bets were placed on ESCA. Express estimates that to cause a shift that large in odds means the bet would have been in the realm of 50,000 euros. I do think the funniest thing is that Iron Wolves still managed to take the win, but I definitely think there'll be some internal investigation into this. But I also really do want to know what my dear viewers' opinions are. Do you think this looks win traded? Let me know in the comments below, and for more league news like this, be sure to subscribe. Bye!